very fun that day is we were kind of we all got to be on set. It was outdoors. And I think I just remember sitting on the chairs with Aaron and you and Dove and just like giggling like madmen and like cheering on Erica.
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
Just even watching the dance, we got to be together. It was just so much fun to all be together, and I love watching the dancers any chance I can get. I think they're so amazing. So that was like one of the first days, I think, for me, really getting to be in that.
With the group.
Yes.
Like
with
the whole group getting
group.
to be together. And I would have to say the same answer for me is that when you're with a group of 30 to 40 people and all of those people are going to be on camera together, the energy is infectious. And so
then everybody's going like this together.
Yeah. I mean, it's just amazing. Yeah.
Cecily, you get like a full-blown star moment in your episode 5 solo number. Did that fulfill like all your musical theater dreams?
Oh, of course. And I keep saying, and to have somebody who's such a good writer, who also then knows your range, knows your sweet spots, write you the song it's incredible. Like, I don't know that I'll get to do that again.
And maybe this time which is what it's like obviously referencing, like is such like, it's in every like alto's audition book, you know what I mean?
Exactly, yes. That's what I was saying. A lot of these songs in the show are like the songs that are in those books.
Your duet that you two have too, it made me think of Class from Chicago between Mama Morton and Bill McKelly.
What did you say is the best song of the season? Yeah, I agree. I have to agree. I have
you
to
know
agree
what?
with
The
you,
number
yes.
one hit. It's gonna top the charts, all those things. Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's really an homage to Promises, Promises.
Mm-hmm.
I'll Never Fall in Love Again, or you know what I mean. But it's just so, it was just so fun. We're so happy we got to do that together.
And we're kidding. I mean, there's musical numbers that we think are incredible, like Bells and Whistles or Busting Out.
Oh my God, can you believe that number?
The line that got me to laugh the hardest, though, the whole time was from the chorus line opening number parody, which is incredible. It was like, I need to eat. Last night my dinner was a candle.
Yeah. Well, that scene all day, I messed up so many times because I was just laughing. Poor Jaime was in that scene like, when is Anne going to get these lines right?
Never, ever, never. Watching Anna perform it's delicious.
Well, I just was so excited when I saw that was my number. And the first thing it says is that she comes down from the ceiling on a trapeze. And I was like, oh, okay, great. I'm signing on. And she was supposed to just get off the trapeze. And I remember having a talk with Cinco. And I was like, do you think if I learned some stuff on the trapeze, I could stay on it longer and do a few more tricks or whatever I could pick up? So I went to trapeze school and I learned whatever I could before my day of filming came up and got to throw in a few more bells and whistles on the trapeze. The day was really special for me that we filmed. You know, we film the musical numbers in a day or a half a day. They go pretty quickly in filming this show. And so first getting to work with Chris Catelli in the rehearsal hall is one of the highlights for me. He's so smart and so clever, and we wanted to come up with as many steps that we could that were an homage to the women that starred in those musicals at the time, like Gwen Verdon and Chita Rivera. We wanted to throw a little chorus line in there. So any of those references that we could pull, that we could put into the number, we tried.
You and Titus are both in this season, which I love so much.
Titus, because of the role that he plays, he got to be with everybody, which was unique to his character. Because as like the leading player, he pops up in most every scene. So I was thrilled when Titus joined the cast. We have a running joke that we can't not work together now, because we've literally been in so many shows together. I love that guy, and he's hilarious, and we love creating together. But it was super fun to add him to the cast this year. My favorite memory was the first day he showed up was the cast read through, and he hadn't read it yet, and I knew what was coming, and I was like, oh, just you wait. So I sat next to him, and I know people were commenting on it because I was just looking at him with delight at every moment that was coming. I was like, can you believe it? We're gonna get to do that? Yeah, that's happening too. We're doing this. So it was fun for us to share our musical love together.
mean, I was really nervous about it when they told me they're like, you're gonna have a sexy chair dance. I was like, oh God, you hired the wrong person. Get Jane. I said, call Jane.
Get Jane.
Yeah, but it was really, really, really fun. I was excited to kind of, you know, be able to play somebody who gets to be a little bit sexier. You know, I think like it's funny because I'm an adult, but I play mostly people who are younger than myself, and so I never really get to be sexy in any light. And so it was just fun to kind of like feel comfortable doing that. I think even my managers were like, "Oh, you're like a grown up." They were like, "That was like kind of sexy," and I was like, "Yeah, I'm getting there one day when I grow real big and tall."
Aaron, Topher's look is clearly inspired by hair, but you have this like Pippin Corner of the Sky number in the beginning of the season. It's like such a classic I Want song that's in so many actors' audition books. Was it ever in yours, Corner of the Sky?
I've actually never sang that song before in my entire life, which is so funny. But yeah, I got to do it. I got to do it here instead. But yeah, I know it's like I think it's one of those songs that when I was in school, everyone sang it, and so I didn't want to sing it. Like all those songs that were kind of the ones that everyone did, I always shied away from for whatever reason. So I think that's probably why I never did this one, because everyone else was, if that makes sense.
Libra.
Yeah.
Libra things.
Yeah.